Okay, we've got Mike from Pasadena on the line, and we're gonna... Mike, here, I want you to say your question for us.
And I saw, like, images about the crowd, like holograms, like three-dimensional stuff, like, and it was done with lasers, and I've never seen anything like it before.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
That's right, Mike. How you doing there? You see, it's kind of a critical process because it actually counts on what day or month of the year it is, rotation of the 12 calendars of the zodiac, and the direct gravitational pull of the planets in line with the sun. It creates a kind of a global phenomenon of light waves and frequencies transmitting from the sun. And there's our atmosphere. With our atmospheric conditioned machine, we create a pattern of light waves, which is known as diffusion. It's really an illusion of cyber broadcast waves mixed with radio waves and laser technology with the atmospheric conditions of the sun and the right day and time of the year and the position of the zodiac. It creates this effect, which is known as a laser phenomenon. That's the best as I can give you to that right now. For more research, you can check out www.pondlasers.com. Thanks for calling, Mike.
You get all that? All right. Great. Thanks very much for calling. I hope he's a happy camper. Again, back to the music. I've got Jay here. We're going to talk some more about the live shows they do. He was telling me about one in Missouri.
Yeah, this was an outdoor event that we done out in St. Louis, Missouri, actually in southern Illinois on the border, with an agent out there known by as J2 from Untranslatable Concepts. More information on that crew is www.untranslatable.com. He done an event, it's a 3-day event called Interstellar Outback Groove Dream Fest, which was a spiritual movement. They brought over 5 spiritualist dancers from the island called Bali. For 24 hours they meditated and blessed all the artists and blessed the sacred land where it was on an Indian reservation. We done an event. This is one of the times the laser phenomenon happened, and mixed with the right energy in conjunction with the artists and the DJs and the sound vibrations from the spectrums coming out of the speakers emitting through radio frequencies to tune into our brain chemistry, creates a global phenomenon only known in the underground electronic movement. That's why these kids travel so much every weekend and travel as far 10, 12 hours of drive to experience this. And that's the reason the Pond Spawn Collective was formed for the past 10 years, is to travel to these events and make that happen, which we know is a spectacular event. And we wanted other kids to see this, so we traveled up and down across the country, driving, flying, walking, whatever we had to do to create this phenomenon to happen. The last time it happened, like I said, was in St. Louis, the planet Earth, the Pond Spawn. You know, that's how we're doing it in the year 2000.
So I guess there's probably a really big spiritual element to when you perform.
Yeah, it's a lot of spiritual element. We have to like prepare mentally and physically on the spiritual astral plane before we do this. The laser radiation helps create the vibration that we need before we go on. A lot of it's harnessed by the event that's going on, the underground dance party. Everyone knows what they're called nowadays. It's a negative term, but it's just about having fun. It's a big party. But with all these people together in the right vibe, the right groove, the right moment in time, thinking and dancing the same way, we can harness enough energy for the spawn to be born. So when we born the spawn on stage, we release this energy. We're just a transmitting and receiver from satellites, from some universal species. It comes through us. We don't understand it. We just are here to let it go across the planet. And that's how the Pond Spawn is getting down, with electronic, multimedia, laser light shows, mirror suit dancers, mirror smoke screens, to create illusion, a holographic verbal metaphor of electronic music, and underground resistant with trance, tweaker trance, techno, drum and bass, junglist worldwide, coincide with the genocide of music in the industry trying to hold us down for what we got to say, because it's all the artists want to say is express ourselves, and that's what we're trying to do in the Pond Spawn, a unique underground collective based here out of Philadelphia.
So how did you get into this? How did you learn about these phenomena?
Well, we really didn't learn about it ever. We're still learning about it. We're just trying to teach what we've learned so far. It was always embedded in us. That's why it's a spawn, because it was spawned in us since the beginning of time, the creation of the planet. You know, the primordial abyss before the pyramids was here. Some say it's a lot of ritual, spiritual magic deep in the deep, darkest depths of blackness of space, but it was embedded in the human race. We opened the key to it a little bit sooner than most people, so we're here to unlock the mystery for everyone else.
Do you feel like you were specifically chosen to bring this?
Yeah, we know we were specifically chosen. We don't know who chose us or what we were chosen for, but we feel what we were chosen for, so we just keep on doing it, even though the long continuous cycle of nothingness and void, where 10 years seem like one day. Time goes by too fast, and we still haven't figured out what our plan is, but we're trying to achieve it, even though we don't know what the goals are, but it's seeded in us, so we know just to keep doing what we're doing. The time will come, and the spawn will be born.
So what's the most amazing thing you've experienced at one of these shows?
Probably the increased heightened energy of your chakra, the crown chakra, the 7th astral plane. It's kind of like when your head explodes and you start vibrating so fast that your hair starts tingling, and you feel nothing but energy in the primordial abyss, and it's all love and peace, and it's nice.
Okay, well, thanks for talking for us. You go back in there and do your stuff.
All right, thanks for listening out there. Peace from the Pond Spawn.